Welcome to your daily focus for September the 20th, 2022. It's all about our relationships today, our love relationships, our best friends, our co-workers, the people closest to us. It's all about them today in this reading. So stick around and find out what we are looking at, how we utilize that energy to really move our relationships forward, deeper, stronger than ever before. Or maybe a brand new relationship. So we have the 20 energy. The 20 energy is turning points. It's understanding where you want to go now. It's making a decision to go in a new path, a new direction, or maybe just letting go of some of the path that we have been walking so that new paths can come into play. It's also about understanding your magic, your beauty, your talent, your abilities to look within and really see the magic that lays within you. Really see the potential that is lying there dormant, ready for you to awaken it. Sun is in Virgo. Moon will be in Cancer, I think, just until before supper time, and then it'll move into Leo. Oh, I didn't do the numerology of the day, did I? No, we didn't talk about it. So the numerology of the day is the 17 energy, right? September plus 20 plus 2022. So we narrow all that down. It becomes 9 plus 2 plus 6, which is a 17. And the 17 is making the impossible possible. So we really have this strong kind of day that a lot of things can happen in our life, or a strong kind of energy. And I think it's over probably the next several days rather than just a day. That we'll be looking at our relationships. We will understand how to grow that relationship, deepen that relationship, especially if you've been having problems within the relationship. Things will stand out to you now. Things will bring in clarity and understanding about that relationship. Hey, a couple of them you might decide to walk away on. A couple of them you might decide to sit down and have a strong conversation with them. A couple of them you might just want to change your attitude towards them. But I'm jumping ahead of myself because the 17 is making the impossible possible. So know that your dreams, your desires, your wants are in your head for a reason. They're to inspire you to move forward to that actual moment of success, abundance, joy, your best life ever. And 1 plus 7 is an 8, and that is the abundance number, right? So it's growing our abundance, bringing it in strong and sure with a strength, with a courage. It's really about embracing our strength, our courage under the 8 energy and utilizing them to take a risk on ourselves, believing in ourselves, loving ourselves. Okay, Sun in Virgo, Moon in Cancer. Until about supper time, then it'll go into Leo. Leo is a busier energy. It also is a very creative energy. So we'll be leaving a little bit of the safety that we've been trying to grow and step a little bit more into our independence and bringing in joy and giggle and laughter. That's all part of Leo energy. Now, Venus is very busy up in the sky. Venus is, as I told you about yesterday, trining Uranus, which makes us all sensitive with our feelings, but in a positive way. We're able to express our feelings a little easier. We're able to talk about our feelings. We're able to show our feelings so much better. And if you're not in a relationship, this could very well be a time when you just meet somebody and it's like you've known each other forever. Okay, so pay attention to those people that you meet today because they could be a new relationship. If you are in a relationship and you still could see a new relationship if you're not using this energy properly. I rarely talk about the bedroom here, but you know what? Experimentation in the bedroom with your lover, with your spouse, will stop you from straying. Okay? Because you don't want to stray under this energy. You want to turn it towards those relationships that are strong and beautiful. Okay? Or take that energy. If you're not in a relationship, there is no new relationship, but you always have friends. You always have best friends and neighbors and that you can utilize this energy with, parents and siblings and children. whatever. But you could also turn it towards a passion, a dream, a desire of yours, and really motivate yourself and fall in love with that idea, that thought, again, and really embrace it and take it to the outer limits. Absolutely. Venus is also talking to Saturn, and it's going to create a little bit of an imbalance, but a good imbalance, okay? It's kind of between where we need love, where we give love perhaps, and what we get back. And we're weighing those kind of things out. So we may take on extra responsibility for our role within the partnership, our role in the relationship, or we may figure out that they're pretty irresponsible with loving us or making it a two-way street, or they're just not into you the same way you are, and so decisions have to be made. So we'll get clarity, we'll get an understanding, absolutely, of the two-way street that needs to be in relationships. The support, the compassion, the understanding, the love. And you may feel that you need to give more to the relationship, but you will also be very keenly aware to the people that do not give in the relationship. Now, we all have free will, so you can decide for yourself what you want to do within each of those relationships. You know, it may be stepping away, it may be stepping forward, it may be having a conversation, it may be acts of kindness and service, whatever it may be for you. Okay? But I'll let you know this one thing, okay? For relationships, the more you love yourself, the more other people will love you. The more you love yourself, the more other people will love you. So start turning that love, that relationship that you want to have with others, turn it inward and have it with yourself. Support yourself. Talk big about yourself. Believe in yourself. Know that you are deserving. Know that you are worthy. Knowing that you have a light that just can't be dampened in any way. Know that you have talents and abilities. Know that you have perhaps a charismatic personality, or it's just the sound of your laugh that just gets everybody else laughing with you because it's just that adorable or that strong or that, love yourself. Don't look for the flaws today. Look in the mirror and just see the beautiful you. Male, female, in between, I don't care. See your beauty. See your strength. See your talents. See your abilities. Okay, let's get to the cards, shall we? Okay, look at this. Oh, the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. We are calling in our tomorrow. We are calling in our dreams, our goals, our wants, our desires, our successes that we want to celebrate going forward. Absolutely we are. This card is all about clearing the area. Look at how clear that area is. And then we've got the moon up there. Well, we are in a full moon energy, but as the weekend approaches, we know that the new moon is going to be happening for us in Libra. So it's calling it in. So put that in your mantras today. Say that in your mission statement today. Say that in your affirmations today. Say that when you are pondering or you are praying or you are meditating, your goals, your dreams that you want to bring into your reality to create the best life possible for you. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to leave messages today. Or comments, I should say. And it's frustrating me to no end. I wake up in the morning. I tell you all to have your routines and whatnot. My routine is when I wake up in the morning, I grab my phone, I go right to YouTube, and I read your comments. And that kind of gets me motivated for the day to think of new things to do for you, to get inspired about doing more for you, and just an overall love for you. And I really do feel that through your comments, I do connect with you on a more personal level. And I hope that through my comments to you, you feel the same way. Because honestly, I envision us just sitting down at your kitchen table, having a coffee or tea in the morning, and talking about how the day's going to go. It's just me and you. And many times I say things that I don't know where they come from, but I know it's your guides, it's your angels coming through, my guides and angels, to get me to say this because they know you're going to be watching. And you need to hear the message. You need to hear that sentence. You need to see that expression on my face. You need a giggle. You need to feel empowered, whatever it may be. And I find that, and when I go on other people's pages, I mean, when I like the video and I leave a comment, that's one thing, but I also read through the other comments and I want to see what everybody else is saying. And so it's really burdensome for me. Now, some of you have been going over to Facebook, and I appreciate that, and leaving a comment there, or you've been emailing me. Thank you so much. I'm not as quick on the emails, though, you might notice. Messenger is another one, but also my Patreon site is available. Okay, so there is a link in the bottom in the info, wherever that may be, and it's $1 a month. Now, for $1 a month, you don't get all the ads and all the commercials when you watch my daily focuses, okay? None of that shows up for you. So just for the $1 a month. But the $1 a month helps support me. Because I don't, like this is we're going into day 6 here for no comments. They can't figure this out. It's been escalated twice already, and now they're not even talking to me because... So, and on top of it all, if you guys swing over now, because of this mishap and everything, I was going to put the 21 days manifestation challenge up to the $10 tier where it should be sitting in the first place. But I'm going to leave it at $1 for at least another month, so that if you get in now, you can go through that course. Now, I'm not sure how easy it is to find things in Patreon, but just scroll till you find the first one and just keep on going thereafter. I do check all of my message. I do talk to you on a regular basis. If you go in and you've watched, there's a daily video that I've got pinned to the top, I believe, and I hope people are still doing that on a daily basis. If not, here's your little reminder for it, for my Patreon group. But I do put out different meditations. I do talk about different things. You get a little bit more of me. The $1 really is just a thank you for supporting me, so you don't get the commercials, but you'll also get now the comments because Patreon is working properly. So because and if you guys have any ideas about a platform that I can go into, because YouTube is frustrating me to no end. Obviously, this is not going to be something that they're going to fix anytime soon for me. And I've always heard that the Google experience, for if it's not something that you have to pay for, something, they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to help you. They drag their feet on things, and they're obviously doing it with me. I talked to another person. They haven't been able to access their email for 4 or 5 days. So people are trying to email them things, and theirs is an email-based business. So, I don't want to leave you. I absolutely don't. Maybe I'll put my stuff still up on YouTube if that's, the only place that you're going. But if there's somewhere else that I can go and be a presence in your life and get, I'm all about the message. I'm all about getting you the message, okay? So Patreon is a obvious solution. My Facebook page also is a very good one. Okay, I love to hear from you. I miss you. I mean, Raz, I thought just the other day, if I don't see Raz's three little hearts with the little guy, oh my gosh, I don't think my day would be complete. And you know what? For 5 days now, I've not had that in my life. And and just communicating with you guys. Anyways, I'm getting off the beaten trail. We talked about this card. Let's see what our first card is. I had to get that off my chest. I wanted to make sure that you guys heard me on that. I truly do love you, and I'm here for you. Anyways, okay. Well, I'll stop. Knight of Wands. Well, we haven't seen the Knight of Wands in quite some time, have we? We have not. The Knight of Wands is about stopping. It's about building your confidence, and not necessarily stopping, but it's about saying thank you. Thank you for the path that you have walked to this point, the challenges perhaps that you've had to this point, because it has made you who you are today. So, yeah, there are great things that happen in your life, things that you see as not so great. But you know what? If you didn't have those not so great moments, we wouldn't know you as you. And this is the spectacular person that you needed to become in order to be spectacular going forward, too. And it's about saying thank you, but it's also about saying, show me the road, show me the way, whisper in my ear, give me protection, give me love, surround me with friends and supporters. And so it's kind of a twofold here, but it's about going forward, absolutely. But you stop, you pause, you say, hey, I need you guys on this road trip of mine. Please help me out. Please help me to walk the straight path. Please help me to be protected and for things to show up in my life as I need them, or people to show up in my life as I need them. To incorporate them into my life, my success, my world, my clan, my family, whatever it is. It was the Two of Wands. I was thinking it was a Knight for some reason. Oh, look at this. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is asking you, are you asking yourself the hard questions? And if you are you being truthful about those answers to yourself? Because the worst thing you could possibly do is lie to yourself, okay? So if you say, I want money, okay, it's an easy one to use because a lot of people do it, right? I want money, okay? And the King of Cups says, and I kind of picture him as the stereotypical dear old dad, says, you got enough money. How are you doing? Are you okay? Your finances good? Oh, yeah, they're good. Oh, yeah, I'm okay. And this is what happens when we start saying things like this. And it's a willingness to stay in the place we are at the present moment, rather than taking a risk on ourselves and trying to move out of that. Coloring outside the box, once again, people. So now, if this is truly your answer, are you? Do you have no credit card debt whatsoever? No loans? Mortgage paid in full? Car with no payments on it? No loans? Do you have investments that you are living off the dividend or the, you know what I mean? The interest on a monthly basis? Are your bills paid in full and you don't even have to worry when they come in because you know the money's already there? Because if you answered no to any one of those, you're not financially set. You're not good financially. You're good enough to get you to the here and now, but you need to be better going forward. So you want money? Well, let's start looking at, are you good? Are you good with your finances? And if you're honest with yourself, then you would say, well, no, I've got some credit card debt and I've got that one loan and my house is kind of paid off, but I still have another couple of years of mortgage payments, or whatever you're saying to yourself. But be honest with yourself. Now, I think it's going to be more with relationships today. So, do I love this person? Do I want this person in my life? Am I willing to go the extra mile for this person? Am I willing to support their values, their ideas, their path in life? Are they willing to support mine? And start asking you some validating questions and be very truthful with yourself on your response. Nobody else needs to know about this conversation that you had with yourself. So you can be completely truthful about what that relationship means to you and what you want to do with that relationship going forward. Dear old dad is here to say, ask yourself the tough questions, but also the sensible questions. Who's your friends? What do you do for a living? Do you like it? Do they pay you well? Do they treat you well? Are the people you work with nice? Where do you live? Are your neighbors nice? Is it a community that you would support? Does a community that supports you, perhaps? And our third, oh, look at this. The Ace of Cups comes out. Oh, what do you want? What do you want? This is the new beginning of love, romance, passion, desire. Now, being in the third position, it's not here yet. It'll probably show up towards the weekend, right? When we have the new moon. But right now, it's saying you are setting yourself up. You are putting yourself into position for dreams realized. New realities come into your being. Your best life ever is handed to you in some way. That maybe you have to roll up your sleeves and do a lot of work, but it's handed to you in some way. This is falling in love. This is new relationships. This is best friends. This is growing relationships deeper and deeper and thinking outside the box for relationships, okay? You don't really want to stay all boxed in, okay? You're going to be seeking a different kind of pleasure, so to speak. So you have to be very open-minded and go with the flow, and maybe it's your partner or your spouse that says, you know what, I want to try this. But it might be a best friend, and you say, hey, I always like doing this. I thought maybe you could join me today, see we could have some fun together doing it. Do you like that kind of stuff? Growing the relationships deeper. Absolutely. Okay, let's get a mantra card out. Oh my goodness. Okay, but we have, okay, I'm just going to go with good fortune here, because good fortune is right on the top. But under it, we got self-reliance, where I said, you know, as the moon goes into Leo, you're going to feel a lot more independent in your walk. Now, your love is for the collective. Trust me on that. But your self-reliance, don't be afraid to fly solo. Don't use the excuse of, well, they didn't do that, so I can't do this. Well, you probably could have done something. So do that something. Don't rely on other people right now. Rely on yourself and bring other people into the fold. But you don't want to put your money there. You want to put your money on you, so to speak. And then the last one is dove, take a leap of faith. And I really do believe that all three of these were supposed to come out together for us. So dove, taking a leap of faith on yourself, on God, your angels, your spirit guides, on your talents, on your abilities, on your beauty, on your love. Take a leap of faith with the dove. Self-reliance. You've got this. You don't need the help. You like the help, but you don't need the help. And good fortune. We'll really look at good fortune and use that as our card. And dig down to the end here, to the book. Invite magic in. Now, if you don't believe in magic, trust me, you'll never experience it. Maybe you will, but you will try and reason it away as something else other than magic. So good fortune. Come to the magic of life. All good things are coming your way. And we really are in that beautiful time, right? I mean, there could be windfalls coming into our life. There could be windfalls coming into your life, absolutely. Or a bonus, a financial bonus or something like that. I know I'm buying a little lottery ticket for $3 or something. Why not? But so it could be a very lucky time for us. And remember, like I always say, love and finances are very closely attuned as far as the same kind of energy that we are putting out there. So it could happen in love in our relationships. It could be our relationship with money. And understanding what our relationship with money is and where we need to discipline ourselves or where we need to grow stronger. Okay, and change your beliefs. Okay, we were all brought up with certain beliefs about money. And some people were brought up under the belief that they just don't know how to handle the money. And getting the money, if you're not ready for it, if you're not at the same vibration, it's going to just go, it's going to be like sand. Or you're trying to hold water in your hands or something. It's like those people that win the lottery and they win millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. And a year or 3 years later, they're claiming bankruptcy. All the money is gone. Other people take a small windfall and build it soundly, and then they don't have to worry the rest of their life. I knew this guy, and he says, I want to, or he always worked really hard. And I said, what is it about you? You got 3 jobs on the go all the time. And he goes, oh, I'm the laziest person in the world. And I said, So that's why you work 3 jobs. He goes, absolutely. He says, because I am going to retire by the time I'm 50. I don't want to go to 65. I can't make it to 65. I'm too lazy for that. So I'm going to work as hard as I can right now so that I can retire early. And then I can do what I've always wanted to do, which is lay back and enjoy life. So good fortune. Let the magic in. You don't need to understand how it happens, okay? Just send out positive energy that you are ready to receive. Providence gets into action. You don't need to understand how this happens. Trust that the universe is at work and will rearrange itself to make the right things happen for you. After you've asked for what you desire, give thanks and trust that it will occur. So you say, I want this in my life, and I want this or better. This is what I want in my life or better. And then expect it. And then truly expect it to show up. Yes, we have to do the work, but expect it. Just know. The mantra is, I trust in the magic of life to fulfill my desires. I trust in the magic of life. We weren't sent down here to be punished. We were sent down here to learn things, to face challenges, to grow. But we were also sent down here to enjoy happiness and abundance and laughter. Kindness and love. Okay, we'll get the animal card here. The swan, Grace. Am I going to get it so I can read it? No, sorry. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So it's almost like we are asking Spirit to do this. And they've picked the swan as the bird of grace, the bird of beauty, right? The ugly duckling turns into the beautiful swan. And we say, you who glides across the waters of my soul. So angels, spirit guides, God, the cosmos, the universe, Mother Earth. Bring me your wisdom and light. And that could be what we're asking for in this world, is wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. So help me step into the behaviors and habits that I want to have. That when people see me, I am the reflection of those things. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.